16. The collective great tradition of humankind is a combination of exoteric and esoteric developments and revelations and realizations that comprises and is, in its entirety, limited by and to only the first 6 of the potentially 7 stages of life. I alone am the avatavically self-manifested divine self-revelation of the 7th stage of life. I alone am the Adidam revelation. The human entity, and even any and every conditionally manifested entity of any and every kind, is inherently deluded by its own egoic or self-contracted experience and knowledge. The first 6 stages of life are the 6 stages of developmental phases of human and universal egoity, or of progressively regressive introversion upon the psychophysical pattern and point of view of self-contraction. The first 6 stages of life are the universally evident developmental stages of the knowing and experiencing of the potential illusions inherently associated with the patterns or the universally extended cosmic psychophysical structure of conditionally manifested existence. Because each and all of the first 6 stages of life are based on and are identical to egoity or self-contraction, or separate and separative point of view itself, not any one or even the collective of all of the first 6 stages of life directly and most perfectly realizes or is the intrinsically egoless and inherently most perfect realization and the intrinsically egoless and inherently most perfect demonstration of reality itself, truth itself, or real causal God. The first 6 stages of life develop successfully on the psychophysically predetermined or pre-patterned basis of the inherent and progressively unfolding structure and self-contracted point of view of the conditionally arising body, brain, mind, self. The first 6 stages of life are a conditional and therefore ultimately non-necessary or inherently transcendable illusion of psychophysically pre-patterned experience or conditional knowing, structured according to the subject-object, or attention versus object, or point of view versus objective world, convention of conditional conception and conditional perception. The first 6 stages of life are, each and all, based upon the illusion of duality suggested by the subject-object convention of conditional conception and conditional perception. Reality itself, or that which is always already the case, is inherently one or perfectly non-dual. The only by me revealed and given reality way of Adidam is the unique 7th stage way of radical non-dualism, or the one and only way that directly and at last most perfectly realizes the one and only and intrinsically egoless reality itself, truth itself, or real causal God. The only by me revealed and given reality way of Adidam is the unique and only way that always directly and at last most perfectly transcends egoity or self-contraction itself. The only by me revealed and given reality of Adidam is the practice and the process of transcending egoity or psychophysical self-contraction, or gross, subtle, and causal egoic self-identification with separate and separative point of view, by always directly transcending the inherently egoic or always self-contracted patterns of conditional conception and conditional perception, or of conditional knowing and conditional experiencing associated with each and all of the first 6 stages of life. I am Adidar, the avatar of reality itself, here born as the divine avataric world teacher, Adidar Samraj, the first, the last, and the only seventh stage divine avataric realizer, divine avataric revealer, and divine avataric self-revelation of reality itself, truth itself, and real causal God. I am the intrinsically eagerness, perfectly subjective, perfectly non-dual, and self-evidently divine self-nature, self-condition, source condition, and self-state of every apparent point of view and of the apparently objective world itself. I am the one and irreducible and indestructible and self-existing and self-radiant conscious light that is always already the case. I am the self-bright substance of reality itself. I am the person or self-nature, self-condition, and self-state of reality itself. In my bodily human form, I am the avataric self-manifestation of the one and self-evidently divine reality itself. By means of my divine avataric self-emergence, I am functioning now and forever hereafter as the realizer, the revealer, and the self-revelation or universally transcendentally spiritually present person of reality itself, which is truth itself, and which is the only real or non-illusory and intrinsically egoless and perfectly subjective God or self-evidently divine self-nature, self-condition, and self-state, and perfectly a causal source condition of all and all. My divine avataric self-revelation illuminates and outshines the ego I of my devotee. My divine avataric teaching word of me revelation comprehends and transcends the all of egoity and the all of the cosmic domain. Da, da, da.